Everybody, welcome back to Tetris 99. I ate lunch. I'm feeling good. Calories hitting the bloodstream. Patent pending super creatine formula. Crossing the blood-brain barrier. The corpus callosum. Left hemisphere, right hemisphere. Peak Tetris performance incoming. Might take a couple of minutes for it to really hit the pancreas, but you get the idea. 2 wins, 3 videos today. It's a ratio that's not bad. But I'd love to toss another win on the pile here. I think last episode was our worst performance in a bit, but I'm not beating myself up too bad over it. It's okay. You just gotta, there you go. See, look at that. It's not so bad. There you go. Now you're back. But again, what have we done? We've angered the other players. And I don't want to anger the other players. I want to be a friend to the other players. What do you want to do about this one then? See that you raise a very, very good point. That now, you've just created the most cursed situation that a man could possibly imagine. What have you done? Don't talk to me, okay? I told you. Everything that could have gone wrong on that one went wrong. But that's me. 90th, top 10. 90th, top 10. We give him a little 90. We give him a little top 10. That's the secret. Mind you, we came 90th for 98th or whatever, for bad reasons that time. We placed the pieces incorrectly. This is basically as simple as I can sell it to you. We placed the pieces wrong. Here, I gave my cerebral cortex a little bit of an opportunity. I said to my cerebral cortex, hey, take your time. You can find a place to put these pieces, and you know what? It more or less did. I think you can give one of these. Now you need the long piece. That's fine. Great work. Now that's fine. It's actually okay. It's dumb, but what's done is done, and what's done is done. I think you gotta own this one and just accept pretty much everywhere is gonna be hot. That hurts. It hurts me because everything was totally fine for a huge send there. But I kinda screwed it up. Just waiting. Anticipating 2 attackers, that's it. I give you gold like that, you give me 2 attackers. That's rough. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying to give you the heat. Starring Melissa McCarthy, Sandra Bullock. Saw that movie on an airplane. What's my review? 1 airplane out of movie. That's my review of that, in case you're curious. Wasn't absolutely horrendous, no. But was it worth watching? Yes. If you're on an airplane. Were you not listening to the review score I gave it? I thought it was pretty clear that I got 1 airplane out of movie. Look, I get it. It's not a common review system to review airplanes on a movie scale. He's lost it. I know you're saying it. I'm thinking it too. Okay? Clearly something's wrong in the old cerebral cortex. I don't know what I ate for lunch, but I would not recommend it if you're trying to maintain esports level Tetris 99 performances. I'm actually pretty stoked about the way that went down. But I do want to reconstruct a well. And I got off of attackers. Oh, you know what? Actually, I saw that one of our attackers is actually in just a nightmare world of his own creation. So I thought, and he's probably being attacked by, you know, people who want KOs to be destroyed. We've screwed this up just a little bit, but if we can get this KO, that's a lot of momentum. It really depends on whether or not he's going to be plausibly yeeted. That wasn't him, so that's even better. That means we still got a beat on getting the super KO here. Okay, you know what? I'll bail. I'll bail. You know, I want to win the game of Tetris. I'm not above bailing out when things get a little spiced. Definitely, you're not going to get 2 long pieces here, so you got to accept that's going to be a little hot. You got to go with one of the... you can live with this. You can live with this. You got to... The spirit of this part of the game is deciding how much you value a long piece. In some circumstances, you want to get out of Dodge as soon as possible. In some circumstances, you say to yourself, you know what? We could probably afford to stall on this one. Just a touch. No, that's not good. This big sends. You know what's frustrating me the most right now? I see that the super badge lord, 2.5 badges, right middle side of the screen. Whoa. He has gotten himself out of a jam there. It's not what you want to see. This also, in many ways, is not what you want to see, but we got ourselves out of it, you know? I can tell this is going to be a bit of a spicier run here. Sending quite a lot of garbage their way. I can only hope that it's enough. You can get out of that pretty easily. Still need to break one more line there. That's okay. We'll break that line. Somebody's got to be feeling some red on that one. That was a quality send. That's like 4 lines. It's not that bad. We gotta judge the garbage as it comes in. If you're not sending me, you know, premium garbage, we gotta make some hard decisions. This is not a smart decision on my part, by the way. So I think you really just use the old cerebrum. Get yourself back down a little here. I judge this garbage unworthy. At present, not worthy. Radio silence. Couldn't happen sooner, by the way. You know you're in trouble when you try to bail from randoms to something else. You have to. I don't want to. We have to. We need a big KO. To be honest, one big KO. A nice badge injection. Would mean so much to us right now. Not enough. We need more. Just calling it like I see it. We're gonna have to be so dialed with the pieces we choose to send here. Like, everything's pretty much... I don't want to say it has to be perfect, because I don't believe that, but it's got to be close. Give me the badges. Thank you. Thank you. I needed that. Now we can fight. Anytime you see that you got more than one attacker, that's your moment to switch. That's attackers. Beat him. Just beat him. That's huge. Actually, like, enormous. Thank you. Gotta do it. Not quite yet, huh? Very... Never, ever, ever give up. Look at that. We killed 5 of the top 6. We killed the final 5 players. Hold on, need a little camera resync. Oh, baby. Oh, lordy, lordy, I felt it. I'm realizing 6 months ago, 1 month ago, I played Tetris 99. Just play fast and maybe you'll win. Now, we're ducking in and out of aggression. We're picking fights. We're watching lines. We're making strategic changes on the fly. It's a beautiful thing to watch. This is a level of esports ascendancy I don't think I've seen since Flappy Bird. And I'm glad you're all along for the ride. Let's keep it going. 3 wins, 4 episodes. That's not that bad, but we could do better. You guys see the line? You could stall on this one, but dude, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna calls it like I sees it, okay? I don't think you gotta play that fast in the early game. Things don't really start to pop for a bit. I'm not saying you shouldn't play quickly. Orange piece is coming up. Merely that you don't have to play that fast immediately. I'm very surprised. This is an early, it's an early swell of attackers, and you know, I'm here for it. I like it. Surely we got a blue bee coming up at some point. There it is. We only have 1 attacker. When we have 1 attacker, you got to make smart decisions. 1 attacker, it's a cursed number, okay? Because it's not enough to really build a solid swell of aggression. But it's more than enough to get you into trouble. So we're just kind of, we're skirting that line right now. Still only 1 attacker. Now, like as soon as I said that, sorry, my brain froze because we got many more than 1 attacker. So we should probably be just in line sending strat, but I can't shake this feeling that there's more attackers waiting for us if we just took our time. But you know what? I think that was a good bail. A wise bail. Again, I'm just kind of, I'm playing 2 strats right now. I'm playing both sides. That way I always come out on top. The thing is, should probably just hew to a single strategy, like sending many lines. Which is, you know, pretty much exactly what we just did right there. You hope that by sending these lines, you anger some people. By angering people, you pick up a little bit more aggression. By picking up a little bit more aggression, you know, you're able to amplify your own sending of the damage, and that's exactly what we're going to try to accomplish right here. You got to do one of these. Very good work. Oh, that would have been a major mistake. And we just gotta, this is a very solid run right now, so far. We can definitely afford to, that was not a mistake. That was, I mean, it might be a mistake, but if it was a mistake, it was intentional. Let me put it that way. It's a situation where we can just run our algorithm. And anytime we get the chance to just run the algorithm, I'm a pretty happy man, you know? Gives us the chance to just play Tetris, not worry so much about whether we're in the exact optimal circumstance at all times, because it doesn't get any better than this, really. You just, you know, send your lines, and you get the chance to send your lines. Inevitably, some people are going to bow out. Some people are going to choose to be yeeted. Some people are going to change targets. It is what it is. And then as you get further and further up the totem pole, you get potentially the opportunity to become the Badge Lord yourself. And, you know, in becoming the Badge Lord yourself, you get more targeting, and then... No. Yeah. Bob's your uncle? Potentially. There was a time when everybody had an Uncle Bob, but I mean, I don't know, Bob's been... Robert? That name is in vogue at all times. It's a timeless name. Bob? I don't know, I kind of feel like the era of Bob's is no longer upon us. This is going to be a quick random split there. Somebody hit us with a very rude Tetris out of nowhere. And I do not abide. Break them. I'm going to tell you something that's going to sound like I'm bragging, but I don't mean it like this, and I'm being sincere. The thing that has me slightly twisted up right now is honestly the fact that... Ooh, I don't know if I like that placement, but is honestly, thank you for the KO, the fact that I haven't had any experience in the rare air on this run, and I'm worried that, you know, that's going to reflect on me when I have a chance to get up to the top. No attackers, dude. I mean, in some ways, it's like an ideal strat here, right? We got in our heat against attackers. We got our KOs. We got the heck out of town. I don't love that. We got a construction problem, just temporarily. Put me on randoms while we sort out our constructional woes. You gotta love the hubris, right? The hubris of what? Oh, very simple. The hubris of a horizontal long piece as the game starts to wind towards its conclusion. It's a sign of confidence right there. So we're at 8 KOs. Very plausible, good run here. 100% damage upgrade already. Basically, you've got to get yourself out of that as soon as possible. That'll work, but okay, you built a little bit on top of the garbage. Don't panic. Most important thing here. Faster and don't panic. Two very competing ideologies and desires, but still. Are you seeing that? Very nice, thank you. Better, better. Maybe better, maybe better. Over. Radio silence, just for the record. No! The one... I honestly think we were one yeeted piece away from being in a comfortable position. That's how quickly it changes in the top 10. One missed drop, you're out. Right, Tomo? Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to wake you up. That hurt. That one hurt me a great deal. My son's face right now is like, please be quiet. Hey, you know, we got other rooms in our apartment. If, you know, for example, you decide it's too noisy in here and you don't want to sleep in the office during the Tetris recordings. That one, it hurts me more than your average loss. First off, because we lost not due to, like, you know, a superior player. I know that sounds salty, but, I mean, I'm not saying we lost to an inferior player, just that the superior player did not require being a superior player to defeat us. I wish them no ill will. Who knows how many KOs I personally get to people accidentally eating a piece in the wrong place, you know? Now that's, again, a little egregious. Wait it out. No fear. More. 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 That's enough. Is it too late for the photosensitivity warning? Oh, baby. Oh, my God. I don't even know how many people we got on us right now. I don't know. What were we doing with that line? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. KO. 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 More. It's not enough. It's never enough. Okay. Build. You only got a few attackers, and to be honest, they're probably going to be under the gun for a bit. We're 7 KOs up. I didn't even mean to create these lines. I'm sorry. I would prefer to not be creating these lines right now. I'd like to be building something a little bit more stable and solid. But when the line begs for building... Oh, look at that. One yeeted piece, and all of a sudden, people are like, I want it. It's my time to shine. Well, is it your time to shine? Hold on. I'm playing... I know it sounds ridiculous, but I'm playing kind of terribly right now. Just playing pieces in the wrong place over and over. Not fulfilling my potential because of that exact situation right there. I think you just own up to your little mistakes, and there you go. Start getting yourself out. I can live with it. I can live with it. Yeah. Why wouldn't you live with this? That one required a little bit of thought. I don't know if we still want to be on attackers here. That had to go. Honestly, give me one of those just so we're flexible here. Very nice. Got to get yourself out of this. I think you've screwed yourself, and screwed yourself. I mean, I've screwed me on this one. There we go. Put me back on attackers. We should have gone one earlier, but I'm not going to let that get me down too much. All of a sudden, the classic game plan back in effect. Looks spiced, not spiced. Still need a long piece? Oh, my bad. Next long piece. We have... okay, you're fine. Save that spot right there. Save that spot. Okay, now we're in. This has got to go here. Okay. This is one of the rare circumstances. I actually feel like by taking an extra second to figure out where we wanted the piece to go, we ended up with a better setup overall. Doesn't always happen. Now it's really all about how comfortable are you? About that comfortable. I would say, in hindsight and in foresight, that's about my approximate level of comfort. This is where I'm coming for those big badges. We've gotten some small badges, and I'm forever thankful for that. But these are big badge games. I want to have the chance to win. Some people don't want that. I've been there. Some people would rather only win by surprise, because that means anytime they lose, they don't have to own up to the fact that it could have been a win. I think I would count myself potentially among that group. Earlier in my Tetris 99 career, things have changed. Okay, that was bad, but when you make bad moves, you can get out of it. You just got to make fast moves, like so. 15th with 10 KOs. 50% damage up is the only thing that's annoying about that. I would like to be higher, but that's what happens when you beat people early. We're breaking our game plan a little. There you go. Well, of course we're breaking our game plan. It's almost the top 10. No comment. There you go. Comments now resume until radio silence. Didn't even see it. The rare panic spin that helped us, and immediately I feel made some mistakes. Oh God. Okay, that was bad. Things got terrible there. I honestly kind of ran out of brain juice just for a bit there. It hurts. It hurts a touch. Pulse rate climbing. We got one more in us. I mean, it's been a good recording session. Any recording session with 3 wins. Feels nice, you know? Now, just dial it in. There's no reason we couldn't add 2 or 3 in this video alone. I would love to hit the ratio of 1 win per video. But at the very least, you know, I think I'm proud of the fact that if you're watching this series, you should know any video could have a win. You know, it's the sort of series where if you're in it to see the wins, it's got to be exciting. It's like watching the Vancouver Canucks play, you know? You never know. Is this going to be one of those games where they beat a superior team 8-2? Or is this going to be one of those games where they lose to an inferior team and don't score even a single goal? I just spun the square piece. No, it's not enough. Okay, so that was one way to test how many attackers are in your game. If you ever want to know how many attackers are in your game, just give that one a try right there. Just a nice little move you can do. I know I want to be sending more lines, but first we needed to create a situation where we could even, you know, send any lines. Had to get rid of our garbage pieces. You knew it was coming. That's one of those situations you got to be like unbelievably surprised if you don't get some. I see somebody else close to the top there. They're going to be feeling the heat. I think I'm actually going to pull back on this one just a little bit. Not for fear reasons. Quite the opposite. But I think play our cards right. I don't see any red anymore. Okay. I think if we play our cards right, we could just build up another swell of aggression before the game gets, you know, spooky enough that might not be possible. We'll see if they send any more on this. If they send any more on this, we might... Okay, I mean... I don't begrudge them. You gotta do what you gotta do to stay alive in this world of Tetris 99. At the same time, you played right into my trap. I'm now free. Oh, and easy. Down the road I go. That's going to be a tough... And we're cultivating more attackers as we go, which is just always a surprise to me. That someone would look at this situation and be like, oh, I want a piece of that. Still, 3 attackers? I think this is an attacking mindset. I think we stay frosty, stay fresh, stay aggressive. And so on and so forth. And forever hold your peace. I think you gotta bail out here, just slightly. I recognize the danger here. Hello. It was good. I'm in the middle of recording a Tetris 99 video right now. How is your stream? That is great news. That's a new speedrun category. It's called conversation percentage. You have to do your speedrun while also holding a conversation simultaneously. Also known as the AGDQ rule set. So, you know, it's not like we just invented something. I would say perhaps popularized it. Yeah, we gotta go KOs on this one. We're like... We bled off all the aggression. It's not even that spiced. It's not spiced, just to be clear. But we can afford to stall out a little bit. Yeah. Just go with this. You know you need a long piece. That's nothing new. Next long piece, like, absolutely, more or less has to be used right there. And nobody's more upset with this situation than me. We got to go randoms real quick. It's a little NL classic. Takes a brass set there. That one goes out to all the people inevitably who were saying rip. They were going rip in the comments. Absolutely not. That's not a rip. I'll tell you when it's a rip. That might be a rip for them. When you're right, you're right. I just don't love this situation. Okay, now we know an orange gets us out of a jam. And actually, hopefully put somebody else into one. Now we have a well again. We only had one attacker, so I'm not frustrated by the bail. Need a long piece. Sorry, like, we really need a long piece. We had one in reserve that whole time. Oh, classic little bit. Okay, we gotta go attackers. You know, sometimes the only way out is through. That was, call that a little brain mad cats, even though in my heart of hearts, I'm like, I think the controller might have screwed us on that one. I have no confirmation of that. I want the KOs first. The Badge Lord has a bit of an advantage. Okay, it's one-on-one. Radio silence. We're eyeing up this orange piece right here. Send him along. Just keep the pressure on for now. Something he's obviously very skilled in himself. It won't get over. I think we lost. He was at the bottom. I think we had a chance in there, but we lost it when things got tough. But still, for now, thanks for watching. Dude, this is a great series of episodes. Thanks for your support. I'll see you next time. Even more dubs. See ya.